Good evening, everyone. Welcome back. We are on the Rapid Startup weekly web class. It's Tuesday night. My name's Nathan. We'll get underway in just a couple of minutes. Just waiting for a few more of you guys to come on in. Tonight, we're talking about metrics and online marketing tracking, how to build out an perpetual automated lead system, how to nurture your customers through your business and get them to buy more things from you. Nathan, we'll get underway in just a couple of minutes. Just waiting for a few extra people to come in. I'll come back and say hi to you in a moment. I'll flick over to myself. We'll get underway in just a few minutes. All right, welcome, guys. Welcome to the Rapid Startup online session this week. My name's Nathan. We'll get underway in just a sec. We are looking at metrics tonight, day 6 of the Rapid Startup progress. We are 1 day away from launch. And technically, we're 1 week away from launch. We'll be launching next week with something new to show you guys as well. Each week, we meet up and go through one of the 7 days in the 7-day startup from Dan Norris. And we try and move our businesses from 0 to launch and beyond, try and getting ourselves some sales as fast as possible in our new businesses. Looking at all things metrics. I'm going to cut back to myself in just a minute. If you are watching us live, rapidexecutive.com/live to grab all the notes. You can join in the chat there in the chat window. You can watch it on the page there as well. Even on mobile, we've set it up so you can chat and watch at the same time. Hi, my name's Nathan. We do run these sessions every single Tuesday night. It's live. We run these live. We've been running these live every Tuesday for a year. We hit a year last month, actually, so we're 13 months today. This is the 13th month we've been running these every single week. We go through the 7-day startup from Dan Norris as a bit of a framework around what we do every single week. We go through one of those days. We have a few bonus sessions in there as well. Last week was a fantastic bonus. If you are watching this on the replay, you can't go back to the replay. If you're watching this live for the next couple of days, you can go to the replay and watch last week's session. Otherwise, hit the little box down the bottom here, hit the little YouTube, if I put my hand there, hit the little YouTube button. You can watch all of the replays as well. I'll also show you how you can grab each of these all in one place to make it nice and easy as well. So tonight we are talking metrics. We're going to look at all of the things you need to look at for creating an online system to automatically bring leads into your business and how to nurture those as well. So you can potentially close your customers while you're asleep or off doing other things. So we'll get into that tonight. We're talking metrics as well. A couple of housekeeping things. If you are watching live, rapidexecutive.com/live, and you can jump on the chat there. If you're watching the replay, rapidexecutive.com/replay. Same screen, so you'll be able to grab everything from there. The chat will be the old chat if you are watching on the replay. But if you want to contact me, just down the bottom of the page is a big Facebook comments box. You can connect with me directly in there as well. My name's Nathan. I run these sessions every single Tuesday night. We also run them in person if you are here in Perth. G'day, Shane. Nice to see you. I think I'll be seeing you maybe tomorrow night. We have a session for the Amazon guys, Amazon FBA guys for physical products tomorrow night as well. All right, tonight we're getting into metrics. So I'll cut over to the slides. And we'll be talking about the 3 myths of online tracking. So myth 1 being paid traffic is hard. Myth 2 being paid traffic is expensive. And myth 3 being paid traffic doesn't actually work. We've tried this thing before. So stick around till the end and we'll do a bit of a sales funnel teardown as well. So recap from last week's session was on marketing in 2016. We talked about finding customers, converting those customers, and why a lost customer is not necessarily a lost customer. If you are new here, this is the business model matrix we put in every week. If you're not sure where your business sits, if you're not sure where your idea sits, if you're not sure if your idea is even a good one, you can have a look at real world examples for all of the different business archetypes. These are very typical business archetypes. We'll go through a whole bunch of them. You might have heard of a coach or a thought leader before. You might be reusing your existing skills or jumping into the gigging economy. You might be a designer or a software builder or an artist. You might be wanting to sell physical products, drop ship, Amazon FBA. So we've got kind of a whole swagger of business archetypes there with some good real world examples you can go through as well. All right. Quick recap of last week's session, which was on marketing. 3 online marketing myths. Marketing is expensive. Social media is confusing, and measuring and tracking and follow-up is all too hard. So we'll talk marketing strategies and tools and talk copywriting, email lists, funnels, and automation on the next session as well. All right, everyone needs to be a media company. Attention is extremely important. If you can't get your customers' attention, you will not get your customers' sales. So quickly have a look at some of the details from last week's session on how to build content for your marketing. Where do you get ideas for your content? This is one of my favorite places to go and find ideas for content that's actually working. So go where the fish are. Have a look at content that's already working rather than guess as to what your customers would already want. Have a look at what they already like. So you can use buzzsumo.com, which is a great way. You can search by keywords. You can put your competitors' details in. You can put someone you want to model. So let's say you are in the fitness niche or biohacking niche, and you could go and throw in Chris Kresser or Bulletproof or something like that into here. You can put bulletproof.com in there and bulletproofexec.com, which is the blog for that guy. You can go and put that in there and see what's popular on his blog and then go and write something about that as well. But you do need a strategy, and that strategy starts with who are you marketing to? So your product's not important. Your product's solution is important to whoever that solution is for. So who are you marketing to? Normally you would think that you are going to market to your target customer, and that's the big pool. That's great. But if you market to your best customer first, you'll start and grow your business a lot faster, and it'll be a lot easier. So where do you find your customers? As I said, we went through all this in great detail in the previous session, so you can go back and watch more details on that in previous sessions as well. But where are the fish? How do you find them? And there's a difference between influencers and competition. So we have an example of influencer marketing on steroids. Nathan Chan from Founder Magazine grew his Instagram profile from a couple 100,000 to almost 1 million followers in a couple of months all by following a very simple strategy, which was reaching out to people who are more successful than him and asking for shared information. So he was reaching out to people with more followers and saying, hey, could you share this fantastic content that I've created on yours, and I'll share some of mine on ours. And maybe we can share some of our customers. We've got similar interests, we've got similar customers. I'm sure your customers are like this, and I'm sure my customers are like yours. That was it. Really, really simple strategy. Absolutely blew up. And it's definitely a great marketing strategy. Really, really cheap one too. You can pay for some of this stuff as well. That's becoming popular. Good old fashioned asking. The other way to find out is you can look at your competition, or you can look around keywords or websites. Websites is a great way to look. If you know some, then you can look at your competition, look at where they're getting their traffic from, the sources and social and all that sort of stuff. So there's a great website called similarweb.com. There's a link here. It'll take you straight over there. You can type in people you like to model or competitors and put in their website, and it'll tell you how much traffic they're getting and where it's coming from. Now, after the who, you need the what. What are their pain points? What solutions could you provide to the problems that they have? You need to find out what the problems are first. So what are they struggling with right now? You need to ask, you need to listen. And more importantly, how do they describe it? Because once you've got how they describe their problem, you'll be able to turn around and make sure your solution fits that. If you're still looking for inspiration on what to look for, what pain points, if you don't have a list of customers yet and you want to leverage another place that has thousands, if not millions, of reviews about nearly everything under the sun, a great place is to go to amazon.com and have a look at the 3-star reviews to tell you what customers are already saying, how they're saying it, what they like, what they disliked, and what they wished for in products. It's a great place. You can find it for physical products. You can even find it for services. If you if you Amazon look, Amazon search in the reviews for books on the service. So books on marketing, books on if you're providing a service for even a service for plumbing. If it was a book on how to do plumbing, you can find out from people who dislike certain things in there about what you might want to offer in your service. All right, social media marketing. It's what most people think about when they think marketing these days. And they quickly get stuck on hang on, do I need to be on Snapchat and Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and Periscope and the answer is, well, which one are you good at? And more importantly, where are your customers? If you can be on all of them, definitely be on all of them. If you can't, pick something that's hot right now and go all in on that. Obviously, Snapchat has been huge over the last probably year and a half, but it's gotten even bigger, and it's still got a long way to go. The one that I'm very bullish on at the moment, and I have started using myself, very small degree, but will be taking up a lot more, is Facebook Live. Facebook Live has, obviously Facebook has the majority of the lion's share of people on social media at the moment. For them to add basically all of the functions from a lot of the other apps around, like Periscope and Snapchat, they now have pretty much the best position to capture all of the attention. So Facebook, if you run a Facebook Live video, not only do people connected to you get pushed to that as well. So Facebook is really pushing live. If you go live on Facebook, Facebook does a really big job of trying to push that out for you. It's like the old school sort of organic reach that pages used to have before they bought out their paid content. So video is huge. It's a great way of leveraging Facebook's audience for either free or very, very cheap. And Instagram obviously was bought by Facebook. It has gone through many changes over the last 6 to 12 months. It's taken on pretty much everything that Snapchat and Periscope had as well. So it's got its own live stuff. It's got its own stories. It's got savable things that have come up in the last couple of days as well. They now save their live videos as well. So Instagram is completely going bananas. Lots and lots of attention on there. Certain age groups as well, but it's starting to age up. I've started spending more time on my Instagram accounts. I do have 26 of them, so it is a little bit hard to keep up with all of them, but I'm then definitely building in systems to make sure that I'm capturing some of that attention. I find if I put some content out and start following people around, saying hi, saying thanks, liking stuff, we are pulling in more traffic than usual. So one of my sites was not getting any traffic at all. I started up a little bit more Instagram engagement, and what I mean by that was I probably spent about 20 minutes a day for a week, and we were getting consistently about 100 new hits on the site every day. That was coming out of nowhere. These are brand new, and there's nothing else it could have come from because this site was pretty dead at the time. So Instagram, definitely a great way to do it. So what about paid traffic? We've only been talking about free stuff, organic stuff for the last little bit. So let's look at what the $50 experiment entails. All right, swig of coffee there at 8 p.m. So this is the experiment that I run for my clients. This is the experiment that I run for my own businesses. This is the experiment that I run for my ideas. And it's also one that I run for potential clients as well, to show them with proof that the numbers don't lie. So it's a 1 week experiment. We go pretty low. So $50 for 1 week is actually quite cheap. But our aim is to try and get 2,500 people or pairs of eyes in front of our offer. We want to get 10% of those to click over, which is very optimistic, and then 10% of those to actually sign up, which I don't think is too optimistic. So that's our aim. If we can hit something with that, means our ad and our offer is on track, and then we can scale up from there. So this is the example I did a few months back, late last year, which was the Facebook ads for a affiliate product. So we had a video. That video led to a split tested landing page, which captured email address. Very simple, a little bit too simple, I think. Very pushy, very internet marketing, but the bridge is what I wanted to get them over to. So with a powerful front end video, this was just a little bit of a stopgap to get more information. So more like a landing page welcome mat type thing. That's, you can jump through here, just give me your email address, and we'll fire everything over to you. It is a bit of a hoop. I'm not a fan when I land on one of these pages myself, but it definitely works. So the aim is to get people, 2,500 people for $50 in front of this, 25 of those to actually sign up. And then the back end offer for this is to try and get 5 affiliate sales, which will 5x the return on that. And this is how it went. We had up the top here, you've got conversions, and down the bottom, you've got cost. So you can see actually kicked off pretty well at first. The conversion started to go down, the price goes up, which is typical in Facebook land. That's how they how they make their money. Let's go and give you what you want straight away so we can show you it works, take some money away from you, and then we'll let everything take off from there. That's typical hockey stick sort of on Facebook. I see that on nearly every campaign we run. Now the results after 5 days, you see there that it's died off, and then it started to take off again. So the price went down as the conversions went up, and then it turned itself off, which is a bit of a bummer. Obviously, I turned it back on because it had found its stride and was heading back up the right way. We only ended up with 15 conversions, and 2,180 people reached, just under our spend. So not exactly what we wanted, but very close, but we could see it was taking off again. So we turned it back on. And you'll see that a couple of days later, it was definitely where we wanted it to be. 22% conversion rate. Really, really happy with that. We only wanted 10. All right, and this works for affiliate products. This works for physical products. This works even if it's you don't even have your own product. We recently did a full webinar breaking down this way to leverage Amazon affiliates and this whole system. You can go and see at rapidstartup.io/e-commerce. All right, let's get into tonight's metrics. So paid traffic is hard. Now, we talked a little bit about funnels already in the experiment we just showed, but we are hoping to create an online system that gives us perpetual automated leads into our business. And that's the top of our funnel. And then we want to move them further down through our funnel or up our value ladder, however you want to put it, and nurture those, getting them nice and warm to convert into a purchase. So this is the simple funnel. I'm going to show you an example of a blog post, email, and to purchase. So the nurturing happens in the email. So qualified leads, people who like, people who sign up, and you can nurture those with content, help them solve the problems that they have. And if your problem is you're solving their problems with a product, then hopefully you can move them over to a purchase. It's nice and natural. Getting cold traffic to purchase is hard, but getting warm traffic to purchase is easy. So this is an example of the blog post formula that I used last year to really grow one of my e-commerce businesses. And this was using a e-commerce store and Google Ads. So we had a Google ad for a specific product that landed on a blog post, and the blog post about the product. So instead of going from product straight to product page, it was product to blog post. The blog post had the ability to sign up. It also had a content upgrade, which was this blog post is very long and very meaty article. It's very interesting. It's very product and science and research and diet and all that sort of stuff. So there's lots and lots of great information. It's good for sharing. And it's something that we put in as a content upgrade. We've turned this into a nice, easy, beautiful looking printable thing that you could take, print out and read on your own thing, or share with a friend, or share with your mum, things like that. So we embedded that sign up inside the page as well as a bit more of a seamless thing rather than this thing on the side. And then we want to get them onto our mailing list and turn them into buyers. So you'll see that we had a lot of new traffic when the article went live with that paid strategy, and we actually had 5% of our page views for the entire site coming from this one article. And you can track all of this sort of stuff. We're talking a little bit about tracking tonight. So track all this sort of stuff really, really simply with just things like Google Analytics. It's free. You can add it to any website. And this, what you're seeing right now, is just our Google Analytics. And you can see 100 times more traffic over the period because of this blog post. And as we said, 5% of our traffic actually coming in and viewing this page, actually getting the download as well. The other way to track is by using Facebook. Now, you can remarket in Google as well, so you can follow people around with banner ads and stuff. But one of the most powerful ones is Facebook, and using the Facebook pixel to track people around. And as we said, we've got that $50 experiment that we went through before, and we were able to capture people landing on this page, and we were able to remarket them if they didn't get to the thank you page, which means they didn't go through the sign up process. All right, and paid traffic doesn't work. So the the example I show is we put that to the test with that affiliate product, and within the first week, we turned pretty much that $50 experiment into $1,000 US in commissions, which we were very, very happy with. All right, email marketing. Is email still effective? Now we're talking about the top of the funnel, getting our customers in via paid, via content, via organic. Now, once we've got them in, what do we do with them? Now you'll see this is again from my e-commerce store. I wanted to give you some really raw numbers here. So 15% of our total conversion. So here, Butter Coffee email subscribers. This is from our follow-up email from reviews. So we're asking for reviews on products. And also outlook.live.com actually comes through as emails as well. So if people are reading their emails on Outlook, it actually doesn't come from the email system, which is a bit of a bummer. But if we add up these three, 15% of our total conversions on the website, that's actual purchases that are getting tracked via Google Analytics, are coming from email. So you might think, okay, 15% is not a lot. Is that important? Well, considering that we only sent 2 emails in that period to make 2K, just in July and August alone, we only sent 2 emails. You'd think, well, maybe you guys should be sending more emails, and you'd be spot on. We've actually changed that now. We're doing 1 a week rather than 1 a month. We actually had no emails for 2 months, late May, June, July, which is crazy. And our sales definitely suffered from it. So the email system we've used for years, we're migrating some of it over to a brand new system called ClickFunnels. And inside of ClickFunnels, it has a tool called Actionetics, which is amazing. We're moving most of our stuff over to there, but we still have the bulk of our emails, email setups, email sequences, automated emails, all that sort of nurture sequences, whatever you want to call the emails that go to our customers consistently and automatically. We have those hosted in MailChimp. All right, that's our session for this evening. Now, as you would know, one of the biggest impacts on my business was getting a mentor. And I do offer mentorship to all of my viewers and people in our meetup group. And after these sessions, we do have a special on these, as I do only have these open up every now and again. And I do actually have 1 spot left at the moment in this, because I've just taken on another new massive client. So I'm very excited about that. But if you are interested in moving your business forward and you want to have me help you with that, then we can do an accountability and coaching package. I can give you all of my core sales funnels that'll help your business templates. We can go through an idea or website review. If you currently have a website, we can go through that. Or if you only have an idea, we can go through that and come up with action steps to move your idea forward. And you can have all of that for $197. You go to rapidexecutive.com/coaching, and you can grab that. It's only available tonight. Once I fill up that last spot, then there won't be any more. If you just want to have a chat with me about your idea, or if you want to work out if coaching is for you, if your idea is worth moving forward, we can go through that on one of my free sessions. rapidexecutive.com/live. You can jump on there and hit the big red button, grab something in my diary. All right, I hope the sound's good tonight. I've got my new mic. Very excited about that. It was supposed to come out last week, but well, actually, it was out last week, but it didn't work. It was silent. Everyone's saying, "I can't hear you." I don't know what was wrong. It's all plugged in the same as it was, but it wasn't coming through. So I'm hoping this sound is good tonight. Let me know that it's better than it was before. We have a little lapel mic over there still that's done us really well. For a whole year, we survived on, I think at one point we had the laptop mic, people complaining about, I can't hear you properly. It sounds like you're in a tunnel. The lapel mic was not too bad. I did try and wear it a few times and got caught. That was fun. But now we have a nice professional mic. So I'm hoping the sound will be better. Soon I'll have a new camera as well. That'll be awesome. Not for a while though. All right, I hope that was useful, guys. We have another in-person session tomorrow night, Wednesday. If you are here in Perth, Shane is running the Perth Amazon FBA session. We're running that in the city this week. We'll have another session next Wednesday night as well. And then next Tuesday, we have another session here as well. We're up to launch next week, and then we roll back to day one. So as I said, if you are watching us live, rapidexecutive.com/live, you can hit the big blue button, get the PDF of all of the slides from tonight's presentation. If you're watching us on the replay, same thing, rapidexecutive.com/replay, and the bonuses are all there. All right, have a great week, guys, and I will see you next week. I'll leave the chat box open if you need to ask any questions. See you next week.